It's smaller than a Yorkshire Terrier, and the keys are smaller than some of your fingers might be. But it's the Korg MicroStation. It's a $599 powerhouse that I think is pretty damn awesome. And I'm going to do a quick demo for keyboard here. You just heard the piano setting. It's what you hear as soon as you turn it on and you're in the music store. That's the first patch that comes right up. And if you go through it a little bit, you can find some other cool sounds in here just by going category up down right here. So I could scroll down to the strings, and there's a nice legato string right here. Of course, if you're like me, you want to go straight to the lead sounds, and there's a great one here called DW8000 lead. Not surprising. Got a nice Korg legacy sounding thing here. Always one of my favorite things to do is to jam out with the Eddie Van Halen. And you go over to the combination. It's got the same kind of architecture as all the TR and the O1Ws and the M1s. They've all got the same kind of thing where you've got the programs and the combinations. Some of these combinations sound really, really pretty. I like the guitar sound a lot. It's guitar number 1. It's just called Guitar Player. It's mixed with a very pretty string sound. Very pretty. Some of the synths are really cool on here. This one's really neat. If you're going to make dance music and you're in a hotel room and you don't have room to move around or do anything, just sit down with this thing, plug in the headphones, and you can start making like a radio friendly. Doesn't get really much better than that as far as a clean synth spit sound. Pretty cool. There's just like this great arpeggiator in here. You can use it to auto sequence with an arpeggiator. You could just like load in a combination sound like this this fusion kind of thing here, and start sequencing right away just by hitting a couple of buttons in the sequencer, and you're good to go. It's clean. It's got clean, track-friendly drums and bass and everything, and it's just really great for scratch tracks. So I thought it was pretty cool, and the drums are actually pretty great too. If you're in the combination mode, you've got like some nice big. So now we can mess around with the sequencer for a little while. I've got 4 tracks set up here with drums, bass, lead, and chords. And I'll just go through here, and all you got to do is just select which track you want to record. I'll do the drum first. and I think that's the easiest way to go. I'll just hit record and then hit play. Got it set up for a 4-measure loop, so you can just go in there and overdub now if you want. Obviously you could go in and quantize things whenever you're done, but it's great, you could actually record in real time. Just, you know, if you want to start recording bass, you just go to track 2. Well, you get the idea. That 80s atrocity ought to bring you back, at least if you were born around the same time I was. So you can see how easy it was to get in there. That was a fairly unelegant way to do loop recording. I'm obviously not as practiced as some of the live musicians that do the loop recording, but you can do all kinds of really performance-based things with such a remarkably small, you know, lightweight, something like 5.5 pounds. You can see the size of it here. If I had like a DVD case or something to show you, but you can see that it's shorter than the length of my hand. So it's just a really great portable thing. I love it. I give it a good at least 4.5 stars out of 5. And you should go to check it out at a music store and see if you can get a good deal on one. Thanks for watching.